I am very excited about the warehouse.
Oh, good.
It's a timely gadget. I'll say that.
Okay.
It's a timely warehouse gadget.
Good to me. Like Giz Wiz live.
Should be starting any moment. I only
Oh
just
yeah.
did it.
Okay. Yep.
Giz Wiz. Bucky Official, Christopher, Penguin Lover, Palped, Beatmaster.
Yeah, someone just said, "Where's Beatmaster?" And I sent him an email and said, "Beatmaster, if you're around and have nothing to do."
Email. There we go.
But I figured oh, it was from the email.
Nice. Thank you, Beatmaster.
Beatmaster, you're the gentleman. And I know you were on that quiz show playing for $1 million, and you said, I am sorry. I have to go be in the chat room moderator. So somewhere along the line, Beatmaster will try and get you $1 million. Yeah, okay, Spike, that's us. The people you see is us. Ranger Rick, New York, did not get to see sun today.
Boo.
Dum bum bum.
Not been much sun recently in New York.
No, it's been a crappy week so far.
Boo.
Dum bum.
Just got back from Charlie's training.
Oh my God!
Not a good day for training. He was in a weird mood, that dog.
Is this his first day of training?
Oh no. He's this is his like 6th week of training.
Oh, okay.
But he was.
Is he taking tap and singing and?
I was really hoping he'd get that soprano power choir done, but he's more of a tenor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bum bum. Something. You know what? Nothing is different on our website, right? Becky thinks there's something different, and Beatmaster thinks there is.
Let me look. Giz Wiz.
I didn't see anything different.
I don't see anything different. Does the website look different?
Oh, yeah.
A tennis player, yeah, we're training him. He's going to be an astronaut. Astronaut training.
Ranger Rick. Dum bum. So, Ranger Rick, when you said you can't paint, are you painting on an easel, or you mean painting like the house?
It's funny, my sister is a traditionally trained artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they forced them to paint vertically on an easel, which just seems like, wouldn't you want to put it on a table and work over it?
Oh, when you said vertically.
Make them do it all vertically.
Oh, okay. And if she wants to paint horizontally, they don't allow that?
Well, she went through this. It was a 4-year. They called it a college, but you don't get any accreditation or anything like that. So basically, it was a traditional
scam.
No, it was great. I mean, she learned things. I mean, it is night and day. I mean, she went in, someone who liked art and was okay at it, and came out where she could do anything. I mean, just absolutely anything.
She could knock off a Picasso.
She could.
In an hour. About an hour.
About an hour. Well, they learned speed painting. They learned gliche methods. They learned traditional still life. I mean, some of her theory work is just ridiculous. I mean, you spend 2 months on a painting. It's just ridiculous.
Wow.
And she does now. I can never spell portraits. She's working on her own project right now called Gender Portraits, which focuses on transgender people and their stories.
My gosh.
So that's a self-portrait of her back there. This is a series of 3 self-portraits, and it starts off where someone who is transgender would wear something really crazy and ridiculous, and then it becomes more refined, and then it becomes even more refined. But these are some of this is the final in that portrait series. Prudence.
Oh my God.
That's her painting. Yeah, it's just amazing. Genderportraits.com.
Genderportraits.com.
Yeah. These are all her paintings.
Wow. Oh, they're great.
They're amazing. They're absolutely ridiculous. So good. These are speed paintings. So the series has been taking different, directions.
So speed painting.
These are paintings that take a lot. I mean, this isn't an actual speed painting. She could do paintings in a day, but I believe that these last about a week or so. I may be misremembering, but these would take months. I mean, these took forever. This painting took absolutely forever, and it's huge. This is I think it's 3 or 4 feet diagonally.
Wow.
So it's absolutely gigantic.
And does she sell them or do them for companies or?
The 2 originals, there's been some originals bought and sold. And then, and a lot are still available, but those are thousands of dollars, because they're the original. But she sells a lot of prints and reproductions and a whole bunch of different, you could get a postcard all the way up to a canvas reprinting that's been, all sorts of stuff. So that's signed and numbered and everything like that. So you can get a whole variety of options. And even she sells like buttons and stuff like that. So a whole range.
Wow.
But yeah. Kick. Yeah, anyway, she's fantastic.
Okay, we can go in a minute.
Let's we still got time. Look at that. Okay, so what are your gadgets?
Let's see. I'm just doing 3
LED? No.
Oh, wait a minute. LED. Yes.
All LED.
All 3 are 3 totally different ways to use LEDs.
Sounds good. Mine has an LED in it. It's not quite.
It's
not the feature of it. My gadget sort of has an LED in it. I assume it's an LED. I don't know. Maybe it's an LED-filled show. And the second letter is the second gadget is a letter.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna play the letters theme, and I'll read the letter, and then
show the gadget.
And there'll be no letter at the end.
Perfect. Okay, let's do this. And 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we are back at it with LEDs. We love LEDs on the Giz Wiz. A letter with a fantastic gadget as an answer, and I take over the warehouse. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
And here he is, the CEO of Gadgets, Dick DeBartolo. How are you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir, and you?
Doing good. We are recording this episode early. Last week we ended off going, the next week will be exactly the same. And then I found out I had all these travel issues, so we had to record on Tuesday instead of our normal Thursday. So I'm glad that a few of our fans are in the chat room. They moved with us, last minute change. But we have a great Giz Wiz planned. Did you do anything over the weekend?
No, but I had a strange thing happen. I lost my wallet 4 months ago.
Oh, whoa.
And I got everything, new credit cards, a new driver's license. And the thing is, no one ever tried to use any of my credit cards or anything. And I just had the feeling it was hiding somewhere in my house. Yeah. And I went through every piece of clothes. I looked stupid places, like behind the refrigerator.
Right.
I could not find. Anyway, the other day I was transferring a bunch of winter clothes up on a shelf, and I heard something fall on the floor. And without even looking down, I said, "Oh, there's my wallet."
Yeah, the sound of it falling is...
Yes, exactly.
I've heard that wallet fall before.
Exactly. And indeed, it was my wallet. Now, I'd replaced everything, but I knew I had $70 in it, and it was still there.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, that was
the house
lucky.
Didn't take your money. That's
the
nice.
House didn't take. Yeah.
That's great. Do you have like an extra driver's license?
I do.
That's
I have
kind of nice.
I have an extra driver's license, and also we have something here called New York City ID. Oh. And it was so funny because that morning I was reading how to get a replacement card, and I also love how sometimes websites are so stupid. You go onto New York City ID, and there are all of these icons, and one of them is get a replacement online, and you click that, and a screen comes up that says you cannot get a replacement online.
Wow, thank you, website. Whoa.
Is that very funny?
How convenient. It's like instead of someone's in a meeting. We're getting a lot of requests for replacing these online. Okay, well, we don't do that. But everybody's asking about it. Okay, well, make a navigation button for them to click and for us to tell them, no, they can't do that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But the funny thing is now my New York ID card was in the wallet, so I don't have to, it says you have to go back to where you had it made and pay a $10 fee. And so I eliminated all that. So
That's
it was, and also the mystery is finally solved.
That's hilarious. That's funny. How did it get on the top of a shelf? You're like, we got to put this away. There we go.
Yeah.
Safekeeping. Yeah. No idea. It was great. And then this last weekend, I had some friends come over. We had a grand time going around Dallas. And I recently have bought some gadgets that maybe one day we'll show off on Giz Wiz. There's some really cool things that I recently purchased.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes there are weeks where I'm running around looking for gadgets, and I'll just shoot you an email and say, Chad, tonight do your own. Yeah, your own crappy corner and a gadget you found.
Yeah, so we had fun playing with those gadgets over the weekend, and it's been good. But we have a great episode, tons of LEDs. I think every gadget has an LED in it. Even if it's not for my crappy corner. I know that's not the main event of it. It just happens to have an LED in it. But I think every gadget has an LED in it somewhere.
Absolutely. My first is two versions of the same gadget. Has lots of LEDs. Well, like 8 to 12 of them. So let's jump into the show and see the first LED gadget. Dick DiBartolo, man's maddest writer, and the Giz Wiz. One take theater here at gizwiz.tv. This just came via Amazon. All right, light switch cordless light. Okay, there's the switch. And it is pretty light. And it's cordless. No cords anywhere. So we give this 100%. I'm glad you like these in-depth reports. And I hope you'll subscribe. All right, so we'll do more. You demand more, and we'll do more. Okay. So let's go in here and.
Oh, the open it.
Packages. Wait a minute. Maybe we can. Nah, I guess we're going to cut into the. Yes, and open it. Yeah, you have one of these too, right?
Yeah, mine's green.
These shears are called Open It, and I think I'm far enough. And someone gave me an old one of these as they just said, you like LEDs. The thing you want to do is not get your finger. I'm going to give you one of these, and I liked it so much I thought I'll do it for the show. But the one he gave me was beat up, so I bought more of them.
Nice.
What I hate worse is when you turn it over, but this doesn't have it. Oh, wait a minute, does it? And the great thing about Open It is the little outline of where you can run a knife. But the little Open It has a knife.
Oh, yours is different. Mine has a cover.
Try that.
On the knife, and I lose the cover all the time.
I was just going to say, did you lose the cover? Yes. These are the original, and I have two of the new ones that have no cover on them.
That's all
right.
It's open. It works.
So this is the idea of these guys, and these are new ones, which can be mounted three ways. You can put a screw in, slide it down on a wall. You can use magnets, okay, if you have a steel door or a metal door, or you can use these little stick-on tapes. So three ways to mount it. The object here it's a light switch that doesn't have to be wired by anybody, because the light and the light switch are all in one unit. So I love that it says batteries included. Let's just see. Yeah, they are included. I guess they're included, but dead. Yeah, that one's dead. All right. Ta-da! Now, I normally buy two of everything, but since this package came with two, I didn't have to worry about buying a second one. Drag.
That's how you know it's a quality Giz Wiz gadget, is when...
Yeah. All right. And is that one dead too? Yeah. Now, sometimes they put little spaces. Oh, hang on. This one, that one didn't have it. This one has the little spacer that will keep...
it was missing the spacer. That's why it was dead.
That's why it went dead. Yeah, exactly. I think that broke off in there. All right. This one didn't have the little spaces, so it looks like the batteries died. All right, so here's the object here. You can put this anywhere on a wall. Like if you have little kids and you want them to be able to light a room when they walk in, you can put this down at their level, and then all they go down is they go down and flip it on, and it lights the room for them.
Seems really bright.
Also, this is great for in closets. Someone online said, could I mount it in the kitchen facing down? Well, you certainly can. But don't forget, these are all battery operated. That's another way to do it. And I believe these LEDs are something kind of new called COB LEDs, chips on board. And I think these are chocolate chips on board, but I'm not 100% sure. They're inexpensive. These two were $10. I got them on Amazon. Battery operated closet light, tap light, torch light, night light.
Oh my gosh.
Included
Amazon needs to fix its search
mount
results.
On the cabinet, shelves, the shed, kitchen, garage. So it was two for $9.99. Got pretty good reviews. 146 people, 4.5 stars. But wait, there's more. I bought a different set also, because you may not want bright lights like that. So another company makes these guys, and they are kind of glow in the dark night lights. So this is something you could use. Well, I assume you don't want to use it as a night light, because I'm not sure how long the batteries will last, even though LEDs are very energy efficient. I don't know if you want to leave them on every night for 8 or 9 hours. But if you want a dim glow kind of light, if you just want to light the room enough to run in and pick up something, you could use this one. And I think I paid about the same for both, about $10 for these cordless lights. And on the back, I showed you that. And this one does not have the magnetic attachment in the back. So only this one, which they make a big deal out of it. Magnetic back.
Whoa!
No electrician needed. But you might need a carpenter to drive that screw in, you know? You're not going to just willy-nilly going to drive a screw into the wall. Although willy-nilly is the carpenter who lives next door. So I could just say, Willie, could you come over and do this for me? That's it. Dick DeBartolo, Man's Menace, not to be used as stage lighting. Dick DeBartolo, Man's Menace writer, and the Giz Wiz, One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. Bye.
Those seem to have a very, very, first, bright light, and then second, I like the click. That was a satisfying compared to the dim light.
Great for in a closet, especially those. I think they really are called cob LEDs, chip on board LEDs. They are bright, and
really nice.
They're very clever.
Or possibly your refrigerator light has gone out. And you just use that one.
That's
inside
a great
the refrigerator.
Especially if you have a metal-lined refrigerator, you don't even have to use the tape or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, they're pretty clever. And then Dennis doesn't like bright things, so I did the second one because that would be Dennis's style. A nice glow to see you around.
I'm surprised at how bright those were. That was incredibly bright.
And the interesting thing is, I bought mine like 2 weeks ago when they were $13. So in 2 weeks, they went from $12.99 to $9.99, maybe to compete with the bright ones. So the bright ones, as far as I know, were always $9.99. But
look at
there you go.
Canalizer had them at one point being close to $25.
Probably when they,
Oh, that's third party used. No, new. Third party new.
Okay.
But yeah, currently they're at $10, and they were at that 12, as you can see, for a while. They've gotten, it looks like, as low as, I guess this, $9.99.
$9.99.
So buy them now, folks, because they're the cheapest they've ever been.
It's a good investment. Sell those stocks.
sell. And that's Camelizer, the app that I'm using.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that. That is great.
Yeah,
that is
nice.
Great.
It's nice. And I just wish that Amazon would fix their search so that companies didn't need to put battery operated light, closet light, tap light, touch light, utility batteries included, wall mount, under cabinet shelf, blah 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 blah, under their title, because that's the only thing it searches. It only searches the title. So it'd be nice if it would search the description or search the reviews. The reviews would be some of the nicest things to search, because they'll tell you, oh yeah, it mounts underneath the cabinet or whatever.
Yes, and my only other gripe with Amazon is if you put in a specific gadget you want and they don't carry it, they still bring up 30 things that they think that they hope. Yeah,
you'll get instead.
Yes.
But then your thought is, oh, well, if I just keep scrolling, maybe somewhere you waste so much time.
Yes, it'll be at the bottom of and then you get to the bottom and you go, no, they don't carry it. They have no intention of carrying it.
Yeah.
Fooled me again.
And now we have something interesting.
Yes, we are shifting the letter theme now, and then I'll read the letter. So theme. And Justin wrote us with the subject line, Best Illumination Shower Radio. And the message is, this is nice, cheap, portable, waterproof, Bluetooth speaker, FM radio, strong suction cup for use on a boat or in the shower. He also listens to Tech Guy because he was sorry he didn't bring this up earlier so Leo could have taken one on vacation. Anyway, keep the gadgets coming. Signed, Justin. So Justin, you want to go to Justin's link to his Amazon, and I'll show you what I did here. So Justin was all right. So this is right up my alley, right? LEDs,
Bluetooth, waterproof.
FM, but I'm thinking, $39. Do I want to spend $39? So Chad, just scroll down when it says things similar to this. Go down, get down. Oh yeah.
31.
They're 31, and I actually got. I bought the 31.99.
31.
So it has a totally different name, but as you can see, they are the absolute same device. And we put it through its paces. So let's take a look at that video.
Here we go.
Dick DiBartolo, Mad's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One takes it here at gizwiz.tv. What the heck is it? Okay.
Well, if you're watching the
miniature
show,
candy
I
dish,
think you know.
Yeah, right.
miniature bird bath, accordion, round accordion. You have any ideas, Dennis?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. So it really operates this way. That might help. But I'll tell you
A
what
really
will
big
help,
salt
even
and pepper
more,
shaker.
is this.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
The Bass Pal shower speaker, IP67 waterproof. So that's pretty waterproof. Portable wireless Bluetooth 4.0 speakers with super bass and HD sound. So it's perfect for the beach.
I hate it when my
kitchen,
sound has
home,
pixels.
shower. All right. And it's relatively inexpensive. $32. The thing to watch for is you want the $32 one, because there's an identical one on Amazon that is $39, but the specs are all the same. I'll put a link in the show notes. Ta-da! So, the instructions are a real whiz.
Oh, whoa. Holy
So
cow.
it's gray, it's dark gray on black. Well, the camera's making it look good. Let's hold it a little further away so the camera,
Yeah.
it's hard to read, right?
Is
It's
that
like I was
ridiculous?
reading with a magnifying glass. Okay, so we're gonna turn it on. Then we're gonna take it upstairs.
They went for a Darth Vader
and,
theme.
so you
Yes,
hold this
yes,
down
they
for
did.
3 seconds. Okay, and it's
That's
voice
nice.
activated, so it tells you voice on.
I'll be honest,
and-
that's really nice.
So then it goes through these. Okay, and now it automatically paired with my my phone, and then they call this breathing colors. Okay, the breathing colors. If there are no colors and the breathing has stopped, this is dead. Well, actually, what you can do is you can stop the color so that it stays on your favorite color. You can do these breathing colors, or you can have it play without any colors at all. And the thing is, the LEDs are not pulsating to the beat of the music. It's just an effect. This giant. Okay, that's the box it came in. Okay, look, it looks like something Aztec, doesn't it? The design, and this giant suction cup is so you can play it in the shower. And something I don't know if people use anymore. It also has a built-in FM radio. Okay, so now we're going to go upstairs to Dennis's house because he has a really nice stainless steel sink, and we'll run water over it and play it as the water pulsates over it. See you in a second. Okay, we're up in the test kitchen, and we're here with the, I don't want to get the name wrong because it's so clever. We're up here with the My Speaker. They were fighting over your speaker, their speaker.
His
and they
speaker, her
finally
speaker.
Yes, it's
zeroed
her
in
speaker.
on my
Their speaker.
Okay, so we're
The
going
dog
to
speaker.
put it in the sink. Ta-da! And then we're going to play some music through it. Okay. Sounds pretty decent.
I got it.
Now, that's a pretty good test.
I did not expect you to have that much water
Plug this back
pressure.
in and just let plain water run over it. How do you do that, Dennis? Just click that. Okay.
Yeah,
And
Just
let's start another
let
song.
water run.
that's what I expected.
Okay. You do that, and I will go into Friday's theme.
Blast off, says Ranger Rick. Yeah, it's not going to be as loud when submerged. That makes sense.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
I agree.
Oh, actually, I guess it fills with water. Because in the shower, it would not be filling with water. It would be on the wall of the shower. But outside of that, I think this really is pretty impressive. Just don't have it at the bottom of your sink when you're washing dishes because it lowers the volume. But it doesn't seem to hurt the speaker. Dick DeBartolo, Man's Medicine Writer, and the Giz Wiz in the test kitchens of Disneyland Labs here at gizwiz.tv. People have also accused me of being all wet. Bye.
Yeah, so Nancy in the chat room says, Dick, it's a shower speaker, not a bath speaker.
Exactly.
But wow.
Yeah, it worked. That was the worst possible situation. Water gushing in as fast as possible.
Yes.
Works great. Works great.
It's that military spec. What was it? IP7X,
Yeah,
whatever it is. I think it's like 4.5 feet for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
No, and the only thing is the volume goes down because the speaker can't move.
Yeah.
There's too much water on it.
That was great.
So yeah, it's pretty good for $32. That is pretty good.
I might be buying one because I like to listen to audiobooks in the shower, and my iPhone is slightly waterproof, water resistant. That was a big thing about the iPhone 7 is you could bring it out in the rain and stuff like that. So I've been kind of perching it, balancing it on the edge of my shower and playing it in, but it's not quite loud enough. And if I ever have to pause, I can't because I'm not going to pick it up and use my wet fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have to wait until I'm fully out of the shower. If I get a phone call, I can't really cancel or answer. I just have to wait for it to ring and ring and ring.
Yeah, well, this has the mic, so you can take calls in there.
It also
you can
has play pause and stuff like that. So this is a perfect gadget for me, a really perfect gadget. So nice. And believe us, it is waterproof. It is very waterproof. So I did not expect that.
Oh, it go back to that thing. It looks like they're floating it in a pool, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does. Look at that.
Oh, okay. So it floats too.
That's cool. Yeah,
it's pretty.
This is great.
It's pretty neat for $32.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for the letter. Otherwise, we wouldn't have
Justin.
found it ourselves. Thank you so much.
Justin, that was good. Okay, gadget 3. Funny, you were talking about it last week. Spinners.
Fidget spinners.
I ordered mine more than a month ago, but they arrived, and this is the first time I ever owned a spinner, and this is it, or this is them, because I bought a couple.
The fidget spinners.
Yeah.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, Man's Medicine Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. I buy a lot of stuff online, mostly on Amazon, but I also buy a lot of stuff at 13 Deals. And I bought 2 fidget spinners. You know what they are? This is what they are. And I ordered them a long time ago. Unlike Amazon, where they come in 2 days max. I ordered these like a month ago, and I looked at the bill and I thought, wait a minute, I paid $12 for two, and they were pretty expensive when they came out, but now they are so wildly popular. They're selling them on the street for like $3, and I'm thinking, gosh, I paid $6 each. But then I was looking at them and I was saying, wait a minute. Maybe I bought these because maybe they're LEDs. Ta-da! Now how much would you pay?
At least
These are
$12.
pretty nifty, aren't they? Whoa. Oh, isn't that great? So I'm going to open the other one. I was hoping that they're going to send me like different designs. And I just want to make sure that the second one is not exactly the same. Oh, look at, oh, I see. Oh, they go through a whole little program. I guess they're both kind of identical. Let me just see something. You know, I thought there was a way to stack them so that you could... Wait a minute. Let's see if I get one going that way and one going that way. Whoa! Whoa!
You're a real
This
master.
makes $12 seem a little better, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'm kind
some
of
have
bad at it, actually.
grooved like finger
This is
areas
laughing
to
like-
make sure they can do that more, and it's weird.
He should know. Anyway, I like these a lot. Did I sit on the table? Oh yeah, you can. I do like. This is worth $12. You can see I'm not. This is my first time ever spinning a fidget spinner, and I guess maybe I'm not doing well, but I like them a lot. Oh, you can do
They're Beyblades.
Fidget Spinner Wars. Forget Star Wars. Fidget Spinner Wars. I challenge you. Okay. They were at 13 Deals. I don't know if they have them left, 13deals.com. But just go over to Amazon. And there are tons of fidget spinners. Look at this. This one is $1.66. They're all over the place. You can pay $1.66. Or here's one for $11.98.
$19.99.
One for $19.99.
I've seen
Oh
them
my
go
gosh.
for $40, $50 too.
Oh, but that might be
really?
for a set of four.
Wow.
Yeah, a set of four. Anyway, that's it. Fidget spinner. This was the box they came in. They call it flip spinner. But on Amazon, if you type in fidget spinner, they will come up. Dick DeBartolo, Mads Medistrider, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at Giz Wiz. Oh, I can't do it. Wait a minute. Giz Wiz. I can't spin two at once. GizWiz.tv. My third eye sees you.
It has become
Bye.
open. Very cool.
Now, does
Yeah.
it look any better? No, it's funny. The cameras wash out most of the colors.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
actually it
bright
looks a
light
tiny bit.
and
It looks
subtle
a tiny
light,
bit
and
better
I-
on this camera, but the colors are really quite nice. But
That's interesting.
video and phones are not quite up to it. Do
Yeah.
you have any of these?
I have avoided it so far.
Oh, you have.
But if
Oh, my-
you can say fad, you understand what is going on with the fidget spinner craze.
yes,
I
On
went
the
to a
streets of
convention,
New York City.
the Mine Fair convention that I just came back from 2 weekends ago. Oh, everyone had them. Everyone was talking about them. There was a huge line at the fidget spinner booth.
Oh,
they were
you know what?
selling stainless steel and aluminum
Yes.
cut and jewel encrusted, and of course the plastic cheap ones as well. I mean, it was crazy. Crazy.
You know what, Chad? Show that 50-second commercial from the company that made these.
Here it is. This is
There
the
it is.
Flippo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fidget spinners.
I have an original Flippo.
Whoa.
Oh, look at how.
Impress the ladies. Stack them up. Yeah, this is what everybody's doing nowadays. Oh, just hanging out, spinning. in the back of a car, spinning.
And they were. Oh, you have to flip them in the air. Oh, they'll just move from finger to finger. See, he's doing it much better than me. Except his aren't lit up. Oh, this is good. Do your homework.
Yeah, no,
with
that's
one hand.
Yeah, it was kind of like they kind of started as you remember the fidget cube?
Yes,
that's how
yes.
they kind of started. Was there a thing to do? That's why the fidget spinners, right? And now they're kind of like, ooh, do tricks with them. Stack 1,000 of them. Also, the YouTube generation is kind of added of like crazier videos with fidget spinners and look at these guys.
We should open a store, Spinorama. There you go.
Giz Spin.
Yeah. Oh, Giz Spin. I like that.
I'm telling you, it is. Yeah, no, it is. Beatmaster says that's the moment when OMG Chad gets old. It's like, oh my gosh, I am the old guy who doesn't get it anymore. Saying, what are these kids doing? Don't they know this is a fad? And they're just following all these other kids around. I mean, I'm telling you, the fidget spinner stuff is just totally gonna
out of control.
It exploded, and then, and there's funny videos of people doing all sorts of stuff. Using fidget spinners to do stuff they would normally do, like ring a doorbell, a billion times a second. Like all sorts of stuff.
Fidget spinner lawnmower.
I'm telling you, it exists.
There you go. Razor blade. It's a little tricky. Have to be very careful with it. Razor blade edges.
Yeah.
And you throw it, and you carefully mow your lawn.
Yep.
And then, of course, you have to learn how to retrieve it. But it's a start. That'll be on Kickstarter in a couple weeks.
Exactly. all that talent you've gained from fidget spinning can now be put to home chore use.
Exactly.
Well, with that, we got
it is time for Chad's.
Whoops, I turned it down because the music on that video was so
crappy corner. Get it?
The fastest crappy corner ever.
You should explain that now. Every gadget this month is going to be from.
My gadget, like.
Oh, now I see why you don't have any spinners. You can't even hold anything in your hand.
Every gadget from this month, we asked the patrons, and the theme idea was go to a store that is not really known for gadgets and find some gadgets there. And so the options, we had a whole bunch of different options, grocery stores, things like that. They chose corner stores, that you would get your pharmacy at, like Walgreens, CVS. Last week we went to CVS, and I actually got 2 products, so this is the second product from CVS. Next week we'll choose...
I hope it's better than the first.
It is, actually. This will be much better product. Go ahead.
When I was writing about the camera, the Vivitar, I think V54, you are correct. I was reading the reviews, and one of the reviewers said, make sure the batteries don't go dead, because if they do, all your photos and videos will be erased.
Deleted!
And that's what happened to you last week. You opened this to show us what kind of batteries it took, and it erased everything you had shot during the day.
Yeah, pretty frustrating. It may have been the worst gadget that we've ever reviewed on the show. In the future, when we ask for, what was the crappiest gadgets of 2017? Please, someone remember that and give it to me again. Like, send us an email and tell us that that's the crappiest gadget of 2017, because it was. This gadget is actually going to probably be one of the better gadgets. And next week, by the way, we'll go to a different pharmacy. We'll go to, Walgreens or Rite Aid or something else. But this is another one from CVS. And like I said, I actually tried it before the show. This is actually one of the better gadgets we've ever done. This is a Bluetooth gadget and a Bluetooth health gadget. It is the Vicks, Vicks Vapor Rub. The Vicks Smart Temperature Thermometer. And so this is to use with kids or your adults to take their temperature with. but it's completely Bluetooth. So you can see that it doesn't have a screen.
Yeah, no
It
screen.
doesn't have any way to
okay.
tell what the actual temperature is. You use your phone and the smart app and then just the app. I don't know what it's not particularly smart. I don't know if it went to college. It's just an app. And you take your temperature with it. And I gotta say, I really, really like it. So first thing that you do is you turn it on. I already went through the pairing process. The pairing process is just hold it for a little bit longer. There's a red blinking light. It'll turn solid red and it'll pair. But we should be able to say take temperature. So this is me. Here we go. Take temp. It's at the bottom. And you can choose between an oral temperature. One second. Let me turn down the brightness here. You can choose between, well, too dark. Oh, this is a fine science here. Between an oral temperature and under the arm temperature or rectal temperature. So if you have a baby that you need to do under the arm, you can choose. Also, you can create different profiles. So if you want to take someone else's temperature, you can go between the profiles. Profiles are pretty simple. You add a photo, you add their name, you add their birthday, and you add if you want it to work with the Health Kit app on Apple. And it chooses that, which is kind of nice because if you have maybe 2 sick kids, and you can't remember what temperature one had versus the other, this is a great way to,
that's
of course,
good. That's
track.
good.
So let's choose oral here. So it's insert thermometer. I'm going to kind of do this live. And what I'm amazed with is how quickly this takes a temperature. So we're going to put it over here, and I'm going to put this in my mouth.
Okay. Wow. Good.
Done.
Wow.
Yeah. Whoa, apparently I'm 99.1. I have a temperature. Well, look at that.
0.3 of a point over.
Yeah, look at that. So I could retake the temperature. You should wait a little bit, wait about 8 seconds to retake the temperature. But you can see again, I'm going to put it in my mouth.
Okay. Oh, now this is going to be better. Oh, there you go.
88.8. I'm amazed. I remember sitting there for about a minute as a child waiting for my temperature to be taken. So it takes quite a short amount of time. You can see a sort of a little preview of the last temperatures that I just took down there. But of course, if you go to profiles or history, you can see all of the temperatures. You can also add notes. Like let's say right here, I could say what symptoms or medication I've been taking or notes. So I could say, you know what, I was during the Giz Wiz, and now I'll know that temperature was taken during the Giz Wiz. Save that, and there you go. So I really, save changes, there we go. So I really think that it's actually really, really nice. Quick, easy, fast, and it will know if it's under the arm or in a different location, which is quite nice. You can also export. Here's at the bottom, you can see the export, or you could manually, let's say you didn't have this one around, but you still want to keep this in the log, you can manually take a temperature and add an event. You can also set up reminders to take temperatures. And then let's see, I actually haven't looked too much in here. It has battery indication level. The battery is a one of those bullet batteries, those little itty bitty squished batteries.
Oh yeah, like a 2032 kind of thing.
Yeah, actually, I haven't opened this up to see what type it has.
Oh no, you'll lose all your temperatures.
No, right? It does come also with a cover, so you can fit it in there. And then,
does it come with a spare probe, or is the probe is permanently attached?
It's attached. It's permanently attached. It does not come with a spare. But yeah, here I kind of feel like I want to open this up, but I don't happen to have a quarter or anything with me to open it, so I can't quite tell what battery's in there. But yeah, the other thing is it's pretty low. It's probably low energy Bluetooth, so it'll probably last for quite a long time. I've actually just been really, really impressed. Also, the price on Amazon, this thermometer only runs for about $13. $13.88.
Wow, I was gonna guess 20.
Yeah,
wow.
I believe actually in CVS, I couldn't find my receipt, but I'm pretty certain in CVS it was closer to 20. But on Amazon, it's $13.88. And it has some pretty good reviews as well.
And it comes with 3 free temperatures.
Exactly. Yeah. Temperature not included after buying the product. But yeah, it's just I just find it really well designed and created. Also, the probe is nice and bendy, so you don't have to worry about that. It's not like a stiff probe or anything.
Oh,
like
wow,
that.
wow.
So, yeah. I don't know. Just all in all, it was a pretty simple setup, pretty simple temperature taker, and I really think that the app is where this could live or die, and the app was well designed and well created. So I'm actually very happy.
Within one show, you've gotten the best gadget, and within two shows, the best gadget and the worst gadget within 1 week of each other.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, one interesting thing was, I guess that the packaging was a little bit old. It has kind of the steps to get started. It only mentions the Google Play Store. Oh, it says App Store or Google Play. Oh, I just read that incorrectly. Okay, it says download the Smart Temp app from and I guess I read Google Play. App, Google Play Store. Anyway, App Store or Google Play. So yeah, it works on Android or iOS, both. So I really enjoyed the Vicks Smart Temp Thermometer, wireless smartphone thermometer. Good gadget from CVS.
Very nice.
And with that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn. And now, as you know, in the past, Chad has said, I have a lot of old gadgets. Why can't I do a warehouse spot? And so tonight, it is Chad's Gadget Warehouse.
So I found, I think, the perfect gadget warehouse for today. And the reason that I think that it's the perfect thing is because of some recent news from one of the biggest technology companies out there. If I was to say, Dick, what is the biggest technology company out there right now, what would you say?
Abe's Radio Repair on Seneca Boulevard.
Close. It may be the second biggest, right after Abe's.
Apple? Would it be
yes,
Apple?
Apple. That is correct. Apple recently had their WWDC conference, and they introduced a brand new gadget type that Apple has never had before. Except maybe something to do with the gadget. We'll see. They introduced the HomePod.
Yes.
Which is a speaker system for your house. It has Siri integration, has all these crazy speakers. Well, before the HomePod existed, there was another product that Apple introduced.
Oh, my goodness.
The Apple Hi-Fi. It was actually the iPod Hi-Fi. And I happened to own
I don't know
one of them. Yes, this is an Apple product through and through. And this is how big it is. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You can see there's an Apple logo on the back right there. It's glossy, so it's a little hard to see.
Yeah.
It has the 30-pin connector, of course. The 30-pin connector at the top right now. This is set up. Yeah. Now, of course, there's a whole bunch. When this product came out, there's a whole bunch of different iPods out there. There was the Nano, the Shuffle, all these different iPods. They all use the 30-pin connector. But they'd have to sit at the top of this device. And in order to allow all the different types of iPods to sit, they developed this little extra piece that would fit on top. And so this is set up for the Nano, and you would put it on top. And there was a booklet of these extra pieces that you would keep near it so that you could fit the iPod that you had. If you had a 80 gigabyte video or a Nano or whichever version you had. And so this little extra piece, which was molded just for your iPod, would fit on top. I've since lost that booklet of pieces, but there you go. Now, it was very simple. Okay, it has this nice black front. This would actually snap off, and you can see all the speakers back there. and it's a little dusty because it's been in my garage.
Are there just 3 speakers and 2 bass ports?
Yeah,
Or is it
looks
5
like it.
speakers? Yeah,
that looks
okay,
like it.
right, okay.
This would work with the Apple Remote, which would also work with your laptop at the time. You could also put batteries in it. It'll plug in to the wall, but it also has this port back here which you could put batteries in. We can open that up. It would take D-cell batteries, and that whole thing just pops right off. And let me go back to the product. And you could fit all these D batteries into
Yeah, it must have been
back.
at least 6 of them, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6.
Oh, just
exactly.
yeah, 6,
no, sorry,
yeah.
3 on each side, so 6. Has a nice. This is a nice, really nice plastic piece back then. So actually, I got this as a graduation thing. I went to one of those graduation parties that they throw at the end of the year, so that kids won't go out and get drunk, and they'll stay at the school funded and school chaperoned graduation things. And I actually won this from their raffle thing. So that's why I haven't owned this.
Wow.
Well, of course. By the way, at the top, final note, there's right in front of this dock is a plus and minus, which is the volume. But of course, it's a speaker. We got to get some tunes. So what do we have to bring back? Well, my video iPod is really the only thing that we could play music with on here. So
there's no auxiliary in?
There is one auxiliary in.
Oh, there is. Okay.
But of course, you want to try it with your iPod.
Yes.
So I have the iPod. This has not been updated, so it's like still the old the old iPod here. Let's bring in. I guess I hadn't. I was happy because I had found a song that was by. Wow, I can feel the hard drive switching.
Oh, working? Oh, how funny.
Yeah, I had found a thing by Jonathan Colton, and I know that we could play that. So let me see if I can find that song again. But yeah, so you'll plug it. There we go. This is Creepy Doll by Jonathan Colton. You plug it into the top, just like that. Let's go back to the wide. And then you hit play. And... And this, there's no way to show it in audio form because my audio will peak. This gets louder than any speaker I have ever encountered before.
It seems to have a lot of bass, too.
It's crazy. Okay, here we go. What? Hold on to your eardrums, people, because we're going to start bringing this up. And you can tell that it gets very, very, very loud. And part of the problem is that my audio equipment will start to auto level out, and it'll start to quiet out the music again. But this, before there was the HomePod, there was the Apple Hi-Fi. Here we go. There's Code Monkey. It's a little bit more of an energetic song. Now, this doesn't do it any justice because it's going through my microphone back.
Yes, right. Yeah.
All that stuff.
That's pretty impressive, even through your mic.
I know. It's pretty crazy. It does have an aux in port, so you could still run it that way. And of course, just one power cable.
Do you know what it's sold for, Chad?
Yes, I do. Take a guess. It's an Apple product, of course.
Oh,
just a speaker system.
$299.
More.
$349.
Exactly. $349 for the iPod Hi-Fi. Of course, it's rather difficult to buy nowadays. Here's its Wikipedia page. It was introduced in 2006 and was only available for a year. Well, February 2006 to September 2007. I graduated in 2007, which is when I got the iPod Hi-Fi. So yeah. Also,
and did it charge your iPod too?
Oh yes, it does charge your iPod.
It did.
While it sits up there. But yeah, the iPod Hi-Fi for $350 now, 10 years in the past, and it's still a fantastic speaker system. But nowadays, you can go and buy your own HomePod I forgot what the HomePod price was.
It's wildly expensive. I think it's $349. I think it's the same price.
Wildly expensive, the same price. I'm telling you. And the HomePod.
Oh yeah, when you think about it, $349 back then.
Yeah, exactly. In
Is probably $1,000 now.
Right.
That's 11 years ago.
I know, right? And it's interesting. The HomePod is really going after, I feel like, the Sonos market. It's not really going after the Echoes and the Google Homes and stuff like that. I feel like it's going after the Sonos market.
Matron in the chat room said yes, it's $349.
Yeah. So there we go. Same price, different product, different decade.
Different decade.
But the iPod Hi-Fi here, solid, still good. Very, very loud speaker system. Of course, this is all plastic, the top of it. So that was my gadget warehouse.
No, it's great. It's great.
Pretty
and are
impressive.
those handles on the side?
Yep, it comes with handles, just like this. Here, I wonder if you'll be able to see the speaker move. A little bit. Maybe
Yeah,
has.
it's a little hard, yeah.
I can see it in person. I don't know if it comes across.
No, you can tell that the sound is very good.
Yeah, and that's not even all the way. I did notice, by the way, one thing is that when it's on battery, it doesn't get quite as loud as it does when it's plugged into the wall.
Yeah, that would make sense.
The iPod Hi-Fi from Apple, $350 back in the day. I got the raffle. I got the Hi-Fi and that 80 gigabyte iPod video.
Wow, you cleaned up.
I really did. It was great. I don't know if I have any videos on this thing. Video playlist. Apparently, I have a few music videos. This is ridiculous. Oh, I think that this came with the iPod. This specific. I keep getting caught on the thing, but yeah, that video iPod. Yeah, a little demo video. Yeah. Anyway, okay. With that, we don't have a letter, do we?
We don't have a letter. No, we've done the letter. We've done the warehouse.
Oh my
we can ask
gosh.
people to send in videos
Their
for
own
the Gadget
videos.
Warehouse segment. And remember that they don't have to be an actual Gadget Warehouse device. Pretty much any gadget you have that you like, tell us about, or you hate even. Make a little video, 2 to 3 minutes on YouTube, upload it to YouTube. Clicked unlisted. That means only people you give the URL to will be able to see it. Send us the URL and send it to mail@gizwiz.tv. Oh, Chad, you earned yourself. I know you have a bunch of outfit pictures.
yes.
You will get the August issue of Mad Magazine. I'll send you another picture,
Oh, that'd
too.
be great. My current one is getting a little lonely.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll send you another one. You'll get one of these. These pictures have not been reprinted in 35 years. And someone emailed me yesterday, the day before, and said, how come no one on Twitter mentioned that it's the 25th anniversary of the demise of William M. Gaines, the founder of MAD? So Bill Gaines devised these and used to sell them in MAD a long time ago. So you'll get one of those and you'll get whatever the current issue of MAD is, which is now the August issue. So get us a video, 2 to 3 minutes, about a warehouse gadget you have, something old in the cellar, something brand new, even something you hated. mail@gizwiz.tv.
You can
And
see
we
that
would...
there's the one eye lower than the other eye.
Yes. You know, I didn't even realize that till like 10 years in when I was at a style meeting and they were talking about to someone who wanted to make an Alfred E. Newman device. And they said, we will send you the official statistics you have to remember which eye is lower than the other eye. And I said, what?
Huh? What? Yeah, exactly. Very, very cool. With that, because we don't have any letter, it's time to give a big thank you to our patrons. By the way, there's some also who just donated via PayPal, a large donation. Thank you so much.
That was
for giving
great.
Yeah, that was great.
great.
That was fantastic. So thank you guys so much for supporting the show. This is our Patreon, patreon.com/Giz Wiz. For people who want to support the show financially, it really does help. Even just $1 an episode, $4 a month, would just go
Or
a super long
$2
way.
a month.
Or $2.50 an episode, $2 a month. I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic if you guys could support the show. Giz Wiz, patreon.com/Giz Wiz. Patreon is a place for you to support independent content creators like ourselves.
Like us.
Like us.
Yeah.
You can also go over to gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon link, and give single donation. If you don't want it to be reoccurring, that's kind of how Patreon works. Single donation via PayPal on that page. While you're there, you can watch the show live next week. We do have another schedule change. We will be recording on, was it Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. There it is.
Next-
I see it. Wednesday, same time.
Thursday is PepCom. So
Yep. So the 14th of June, we will be recording our next episode, and but same time, 6:30 Pacific time. No, 4:30 Pacific time.
4:30
Six-
California.
California.
7:30
6:30
East.
Central, 7:30 East Coast. Hopefully, if you're in Australia, you can figure that out for yourself.
And they can play the What the Heck Is It game.
Yes, get on over to gizwiz.biz. This is we're over halfway through, folks. So get on over to gizwiz.biz.
Yeah, 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks. By the time you listen to this show, it's going to be almost over. So get on over to gizwiz.biz. Play What the Heck Is It? Click the banner on the side, and this is what we are trying to figure out. What the heck it is. And I know. I absolutely know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've heard of urinal cakes before.
Yeah.
But you can see that this one is nicely enclosed. Okay.
Okay.
It is a urinal cake for when you're camping. You set it on the ground, pee on it. It's urinal cake for when you're camping. There you go.
Perfect.
If you know what this is, there's 12 Mad Magazines for correct answers. If you don't know what it is, hey, be clever, be funny, be interesting. And there's 24 Mad Magazines, twice the Mad Magazines for funny and clever answers. And we get to see what the Mad Magazine is already. It's right down here.
That is the August issue,
This
is
is
what
the
you
issue.
will be playing for.
That is what we'll be playing for. So get on over to gizwiz.biz and get a guessing. That about wraps it up. Don't forget to send in your Gadget Warehouse videos. Please do that. And we'll see you next week.
I'll be here. All right.
Woo!
So we need a title and a photo.
Da, 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 da.
Let's see.
What did we
Fidget
say?
spinner.
Yeah, what was it? Giz Spin or
What
what?
we
We said something live. I forgot what
yeah.
that was. Thanks,
Is
Bleak.
an- Dun, dun.
Spin it, stack it, crash it, and more.
Bum, bum.
Whoa! Flipper.
That's funny. That's very
Yes. Oh
funny.
my gosh, that would be very funny. I think that there's a character limit on iTunes titles.
Yes, I think so. Right.
The Spin Whiz, says Chica
Oh,
Cherry.
Spin Whiz.
I like that.
Okay.
Spin Whiz. Thank you, Chica, from Twitch. Where did I lose my document? Where's my document? Went away from it. Come back, Google Doc. There we go. And sorry, I have to grab this.
Yeah, no problem.
In 3. Oh my gosh. 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1626, recorded Tuesday, June 6th, 2017. Dang it. 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mav's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1626, recorded Tuesday, June 6th, 2017. Spin Wiz!
Toe?
Photo? Let me think. Should I do the thermometer or the hi-fi? Let's do the thermometer. Yeah, definitely. You should do that one.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
What's that?
Cool. Awesome.
Excellent. So chat room. Leo's on vacation. So this Saturday, my radio spot is pre-recorded. However, we're going to do a Giz Fizz PM very, very early, probably about 4 or 4:15 East Coast time, 1:15 California time. So if you're around for that, that's on Saturday.
Be there, be square.
At twit.tv. Have fun at your where's the wedding at?
The wedding is in Michigan.
You're driving to Michigan. That's a long drive, right?
Yep. Hence the can't be around. Yeah, I'm taking off tomorrow, and driving, and then I'll get there about Friday.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah. And
it's like 3 days of driving.
Yeah. Well, I'm going with some friends. We're gonna have fun along the way.
Oh,
We're
okay.
Gonna stop in places and see things, and it'll be a road trip. Yeah.
Oh yeah, buy fidget spinners.
Yeah, buy fidget spinners. Buy souvenir fidget spinners from every location. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if anybody's doing that, like in New York City's.
They should.
I bet.
They should.
Bet.
Yeah. I think it's 16 hours of driving if you don't stop. If you just Google map it, it's 16 hours of driving. So we're gonna break that up so it's not too much. I don't know if we're going to take Route 66. Is that along the way? From Dallas to Michigan? Is Route 66 a thing? We'll look into it. Today and tomorrow's the night that we're going to be planning. So, yeah, it'll be fun, and it's also the only way I can get there. So.
And you'll be back by next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll leave Sunday, and on the way back, it's not going to be like fun. I'm just driving straight back. Home, so I'll get home probably by Monday.
Oh, very
leave
good.
on Sunday. Yeah.
All right, chat room. That's it.
See ya.
Okay, take care, Chad. Have fun.
Thank you.
And I'll see you next Wednesday.
Cool. See you then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.